In the 30 plus years that I worked as a manager, I hired many and interviewed hundreds more. When I began my work as an executive coach, a client asked me about the questions he might be asked during a job interview. I began talking to hiring managers and combined my own experience with what I heard. It helped my client, and then I created the online course Job Interview is What Employers Want to Hear. Now I'm hearing how much the interview process has changed since COVID, and I went back to all my sources. Hiring managers shared again what they are now asking their applicants. If you are interviewing for a managerial level job, here are some of the questions you may be asked now in a job interview. Because so many offices still have employees working from home, you're likely to be asked how you measure and ensure performance of those who are not in the office. The answer? Well, hiring managers want you to talk about how you set job goals and expectations. Also, how you stay in touch with at-home workers. That's important. You might also be asked about your management style when you're leading a team of hybrid workers, some of whom are in the office while others are working from home. Few managers have been trained on this type of work situation. Here's a good opportunity to talk about your communication skills and ideas you have for maintaining positive organizational culture. This could include regular status meetings. At-home workers could be invited to come to the office for these meetings or participate via phone or Zoom. Good managers are fair across the board. They're open and inclusive. Employers are also asking how COVID changes their career track and how you navigated the early months of the pandemic. The hiring manager wants to hear about your flexibility. By the way, if you were laid off during this period, it's okay to be honest about it. Everyone remembers that period of uncertainty, so it's okay to explain how that factored into why you were applying for this job. A couple of hiring managers are asking candidates to describe the one good thing that came out of the pandemic. In that case, they want to hear you discuss your resilience, being open to learn new things and to change. A dose of optimism is also good to express. Following all of my research, I can suggest that if you're interviewing for a new job, there are three phrases or concepts that you want to work into your answers: adaptability, resilience, and empathy. So that's some of the reaction that I heard from hiring managers about how they're going about the hiring process in this post-COVID world. But if you are on the job hunt, you're also going to want to know about the basic questions that my research points to, the non-COVID questions that you are likely to be asked during an interview. Well, believe it or not, they are all in my course, Job Interviews, What Employers Want to Hear. I share the questions and I tell you how you might want to respond based upon my conversations with hiring managers in all different fields. Second thing for you to think about, since I've done all the research, I've been doing one-on-one coaching with individuals where we actually dress rehearse an actual job interview. So here's how it works. We get on a Zoom call. I ask a lot of the questions that you're likely to be asked in an interview. Then after you give your answer, we can work together to reframe that answer so that the hiring managers hear what they want to hear and get the right message from what you are saying. We record our sessions so you can watch them afterwards. Look, while I can't guarantee that everyone who goes through this coaching program will get their dream job, I'm happy to report that I have a lot of happy and successful clients who are now in their dream jobs, as they describe it. So be prepared for your job search. You can find out more at my website, daveedwardsmedia.com. For information on the course, Job Interviews, What Employers Want to Hear, click on Courses. For information on the one-on-one coaching, click on Services, and then the Prepare for a Job Interview link. Or look, if all that's too confusing, just shoot me an email at daveedwards@outlook.com. We'll work out a program that works best for you. I'd love hearing from you and help you find a great job.